This is Lewis Hart from Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted today to be joined with the heavy hitter, Sam Noakes. How you doing, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. We've got the O2 behind us. What's it going to be like, being in that venue on November the 26th?
I can't wait. I reckon I'm going to get a big crowd up there. It'd be nice to do 400 or 500 tickets. I mean, that sounds unreal in here, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
What's it going to be like fighting at a venue like this? Like I was talking to Pierce actually, and I was saying to him, if you're obviously from the southeast, and in London, there's no better place to be than the O2. It hasn't been around for a long time. Like you said, you've obviously York Hall and that they're the pilgrimage that every boxer's got to make. But the O2, it's not been around for long, but it still is illustrious with history.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the bigger arenas, as you say, this side of the river. It's easy to get to, and I think what makes it more special as well is, like, as a selling point, if you get people to come, and you can make a day of it. You've got all the other restaurants and that. I mean, it's a big venue. I mean, there's been some world-class fights here, so I'm just happy to box here, to be honest.
As you were saying, you're going to get a lot of your friends and family over here to watch it?
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, I've done 450 for the Sean Cooper fight at the Copper Box, or the Wembley Arena, I think it was, but be nice if I can beat that. It's like first one back, but with a nice bang. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously being my toughest fight to date, and then for the Commonwealth title as well, so it sells itself.
Do you feel like extra pressure, when your family and your friends come to watch you? Do you feel like that sort of extra pressure?
I don't think it's extra pressure. It's more of like, it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? When you're walking out and then everyone's cheering, and when you're in there, if anything, it makes the nerves go away. You're thinking, "Cool, if they're all believing in me, I've got to have something going on for me." Do you know what I mean? So.
Do you embrace that, or do you zone it out? All you care about is your opponent. That's the only thing you're looking at in the ring.
Well, you think 300-400 people shouting your name, to be hard to zone out, isn't it? So, I mean, I just thrive off it. I think that's for me, when you walk out and you hear all that, and then when you get in them ropes, that's when the nerves go. Do you know what I'm saying? You're there then.
This fight is super lightweight. Usually a lightweight. What do you make of what was fighting at super lightweight?
I think that's just a typo. I think it is. Yeah, no, you're all right. It's that lightweight. Yeah, I ain't gone up. I think that's just they've messed up on the media thing somewhere along the line, because it's for the lightweight title. It's not the super lightweight.
Yeah, so this one's at lightweight then, yeah?
Yeah, so it's still at lightweight. We're both lightweights anyway, so. No.
I'm literally dying here. Fuck me. Sorry, man. I just. Sorry, man. I don't want to cough on you.
No, you're all right.
Yeah. With this fight being at lightweight, what do you make of, like I said, lightweight at world level is an absolute shark tank. Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney, George Kambosos Jr., Tank Garcia. It's an absolute, shark tank full of talent.
Oh yeah, I mean them top five up there, mate, are unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, we'll work towards that in a few years, maybe get down like 27, 28, and then go for them.
They talk about the four kings, or even like the five kings. How do you rank those top lightweights?
So we were talking about Devin Haney, Lomachenko, George Kambosos, and who would be the fourth?
Tank or Garcia?
Yeah, Tank. Well, Garcia's gone up now, hasn't he? I mean, probably be. I don't know. They're all very tight. I mean, they're all very. I feel like they've all got enough to beat each other. Do you know what I'm saying? On their right days. I mean, Tank's powerhouse, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I'd probably say he's probably the most exciting and shown the most for me. But obviously, Devin Haney's got all the belts, so you'd probably say realistically on paper he's the best, isn't he?
Do you see yourself as a bit, you're the Kent's version of Gervonta Davis?
Yeah, Ken's version. I'm Maidstone's GOLOVKIN. I am Maidstone's GOLOVKIN.
Yes, you said this is your hardest fight to date. How are you training differently, and how are you preparing mentally, physically for a fight that is one of your toughest to date professionally?
I mean, this is what we've all been working more towards since turning pro, anyway. But I mean, obviously, sparring longer rounds. You know what I mean? You're upping your game a little bit even with the sparring partners and all things like that. So we're working on it. It's just the next stepping stone. I think we've been in 9 fights now, so it's just that next one down the line, and then just keep chipping them off.
What can you tell us about your opponent? What do you know of him?
He's 12-0, so he's undefeated. I mean, he's had a good amateur pedigree as well, so it's going to be a tough game. He's coming to win, you know what I'm saying? He ain't here just to take, he's believing in himself that he's going to be Commonwealth champion as well, so it's got the makings to be a real good fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Like I said, you're fighting alongside on this card of Pierce, Dennis, iBox. It's a great stable full of great fighters. How important is it? They always say iron sharpens iron. That very much happens at your gym.
Yeah, I mean, we've got such a good team atmosphere in there in a minute. I mean, as you say, we're all top class boys with the potential to go all the way, every one of them. So I mean, it's just nice to be in that, named in that group, and we've got a class team behind us. I mean, the boys down there are brilliant. They're more like, they do everything for us as well. So we've got a real good little community down there at the minute.
Well, Sam, honestly, I really appreciate your time, and best of luck for November 26th. Thank you, mate.